considerable amount of weight.
Yeah.
It changed you.
Oh, yeah.
Changed you physically.
Completely. So my biggest insecurity was my breasts. So I wanted to more or less go back to what they normally were. And once I did that, I started garnering all of this attention from men, and I was never used to it. And I felt like unless I held on to it and kind of did what was asked of me or what was expected of me, it would go away. And after feeling what it was like, that validation and, the compliments for the first time, I did not want that to go away.
You were spotted, I think, on a street. I mean, there you were a young graduate wanting to sort of find a job, and you were spotted on a street by a guy who said, I can work with you, and clearly he opened up and said, it's the porn business. What was it in you that far from running away, was drawn into it?
It wasn't, that's not how it was. It wasn't just, hey, do you want to come do porn? It was more so, oh, you're beautiful. Like, would you like to do some modeling? Oh, you have a great body. Like, I think you'd be great in nude modeling. Things like that. And after I came in toward the studio, it was very respectable. It was a gorgeous location. It was in Miami, in Doral, Florida. It was clean. Everyone who worked there was nice. All of their cubicles were decorated with family photos. Like, it was nothing dodgy or that made me uncomfortable. And after the first time I went in wasn't the first time I filmed a porn movie. It was the second time. The first time was more so, do you want to do this? Like, sign the paperwork, etc., etc.
So these guys, they just saw you, frankly, as a money machine.
Absolutely.
But you still had no advisors, you had no lawyer, you had no nothing. So
what 21-year-old has a lawyer on retainer?
I'm just trying to get my head around how stressful this must have been, and whether even now, because you sit here so poised, and obviously a lot of time has passed and you've moved on, but do you think there is some sort of post-traumatic stress that is in you from this experience?
Yes, and I think it kicks in mostly when I go out in public, because the stares I get, I feel like people can see through my clothes, and it brings me deep shame. It makes me feel like I lost all right to my privacy, which I did, because I'm one Google search away.
Yeah. And those images you cannot expunge. You have no right, even though it is deeply personal to you, you have no right to remove them from anybody's view around the world.
Yeah.
It is very hard.
It is.
And I'm just thinking, this story is your story, but frankly, it's also the story of other porn actors and actresses.
I honestly started seeing that recently after the interview came out, and people started reaching out, and all of the emails go, my manager checks them, and when he gets stuff like that, he filters them and sends them to me. And reading the words of some of these girls who have been sex trafficked and forced into porn, and all of these stories of girls whose lives have been ruined by it, and by men who have taken advantage of them, and by contracts that they didn't even understand the jargon of. It makes me feel like, okay, maybe it was good that I started talking and that I posted this interview and that I'm speaking out now, because other people feel the same way. And even if they don't relate on as deep a level as, doing porn, they can relate on the level of being insecure and being pressured into doing something they didn't want to do.
You were wearing the Islamic headscarf, often known as hijab, and of course then it developed into a sort of sex scene. You must have known how provocative that was.
I verbatim told them, you guys are going to get me killed.
And they said?
They just laughed.
Why didn't you then say, I'm not doing it?
Intimidation. I was scared. I knew that if I said no, it would, they're not going to force you to do it. At that point, that's rape. No one's going to force you to have sex. But I was still scared.
Okay, enough of this. Let's go back to Saint Mia Khalifa, the virtue goddess of wisdom and woke consciousness. Let's get a little history on Miss Mia Khalifa. She attended a private school, I believe, in Lebanon. Went to a military academy in Virginia and graduated from the University of Texas with a bachelor's degree in history. Was divorced. She has a net worth of $4 million. She starred in 21 films and started in the porn industry at the age of 21 years old. So Saint Mia has now become a conscious advocate for exploited women. And let's cut to the chase. This just shows you the entitlement of the Western American female. I told you before, they hold no accountability. This woman she signed a contract with the porn company, and if she didn't want to star in these porns, they can't force her. She has a financial obligation to the company, but she could always walk away. So Saint Mia was under the stress and the fear of the porn company holding her to her contract that she signed at 21 years old from a graduate from the University of Texas, and somehow believes that she was taken advantage of. You can't listen. If you don't see the hypocrisy of the Western woman, and you don't see the transparent greed, this woman's just greedy. She just hunts for people's attention. She hunts for people's stupidity to believe that she's a conscious person and that she's now an advocate for women and women in porn, which helped her make her $4 million net worth. It just shows you the hypocrisy of the Western woman. It shows you how transparent and fraudulent and fake they are. Now they're going to virtue signal and they want to become the virtue beacon for I'm sorry, I'm just so frustrated. Feminist righteousness and so forth, and now she's the conduit of the conscious woman of the millennia. Give me a goddamn break. This is why you guys need to stop worshiping these women. They will stab you in the back as soon as they don't get what they want. That's right. Now she's on the BBC, calling out the porn industry. The porn industry that helped her become a millionaire in this country. Can't make this shit up, man.